So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Have a look at this, it is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now this could... Shoots! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to pass it through. And that's played in low.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So what has happened here? Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Ødegaard, Calafiori, and it's Ødegaard. Pass is just off target. Moved on forwards. That has not gone well. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And it's Timber. Can he get on the end of this? No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently... Big chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank, and that should get the job done. Timber. Saka hurtling down that right flank, and that is as far as they're going to go. Decent chance! Rice. Timber. Ødegaard. Thinks about the shot. Saka in acres of space out wide.
Arsenal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Ronaldo. Tries a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And this is Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. It's a throw-in. And it's Vieira. And this is Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Ødegaard. Modric does well to get it back. Looking to play him in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, great save! Rice. Calafiori conjures time and space where few can. Now Subimendi. Saliba. Zubimendi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Martinelli, that's very neat. And it's Timber. Zubimendi. Looking for options for movement. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's made its way to him. And the volley. Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Vieira. Best. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's a good look. He's got full. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. He's going for goal!
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
61,052.
Probing pass. Oh, no joy this time. Cleared without hesitation. Timber. That's headed upfield. Martinelli. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Modric. And it's Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! And he's taking no chances there. Neymar! That is decidedly lacking.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Madueke to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
He's a sharp little ball here. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's lost his man here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Modric. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Best has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Can he get it through? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's worked it through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the shot! Oh, well played. Searching pass he's played there. Roberto Carlos. And it's Modric. Messi has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he lines up a cross. Saliba can get it clear. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And that pass just didn't quite work. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Saka picks it up out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
Well, height
14,
could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Coming on the field, number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 19.
He's gone for goal! Cristiano Ronaldo. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. Havertz. Baresi. Vieira. Looking for the run. No, he's just misjudged that one. That's a cute ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
There will be 3 minutes added
Vietnam
time.
have reclaimed it. Now is this the final assault? Cleared away. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Knocks it into space. Saliba tries to clear. Neymar. And that's that. Arsenal are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Ødegaard. Knocks it out wide. Flashes it across. That is a brilliant interception. Timber. Saka. Saka! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Nicely weighted ball. Martinelli gets into a good position. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. So the most significant moment of the game. Off the post. 1-0. Doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And it's Rice. Tries to pass. Real chance! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay onside, Peter. That was really clever.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Arsenal have scored two quick goals here and are well... There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That pass has been well intercepted. Rice. Ødegaard. Saka. Lovely feet. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Subimendi.
Arsenal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out...
Ødegaard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played. Saliba can get it clear. Messi, Kane, and the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Saka. Rice. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Messi. Calafiori promptly onto that, and that is that. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Shapes to shoot! Roberto Carlos plays it all the way forward. Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Ødegaard. Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. Oh, shooting chance!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Modric.
He's
being urged to shoot.
Time.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that wasn't far away. This possibly the last play of the half. Saliba is there to clear. Brilliantly cut out. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Arsenal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shot at goal! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Zubimendi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Modric. Neymar. And this is Messi. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Good ball, good take. He's one-on-one. He's had a shot. Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Best coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
The match was 62,005.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has not gone well. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Modric.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Baresi. Best. Messi. Now it's Modric. Now it's Neymar. Best. Chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on the field is...
Up he goes!
Number 19.
And that is a truly outstanding save. Vietnam have their third corner. Well, there's the clearance. Turns and goes back. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Neymar! What about that one? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they are right back within touch. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Vietnam give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! About as smooth as it gets! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Coming on to replace him is...
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Neymar! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Best. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Gabriel clears.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Coming on the field is number 20, Madueke.
And that's definitely not his best. Madueke proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Trossard. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That pass isn't the best. Michael is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Ødegaard gets across and deals with it. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Ødegaard. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Calafiori could try cutting inside here. Played into the middle. He's cut it out. Best.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Trossard might just make this. Messi. Best. Oh, this is a great position. Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Please turn your attention.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's forced to go back. And it's Timber. Played out wide. And the pass is intercepted. And now the breakaway. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that, but he did produce a genuine moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about that. His first goal that night has to be amongst the most memorable ever scored in any European final.
Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. Martinelli. Arsenal, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. He's had a shot! It's there! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. There's the deliver. A header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Played up towards the front line. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played out towards the right wing. That's tidy. Carvajal tries making a foray down the right. Played in deep. Timber getting this one clear. Camavinga powering forward here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Over to the left. Martinelli. He has a look up. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Valverde gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. He's had a crack. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Calafiori drives forward on the overlap. And it's Rice. Bale running with the ball, and the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Arsenal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Spread neatly. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Now this could be a chance. And they're back on the ball again. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. And that's been drilled in.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Valverde. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Not the most accurate pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Timber. Ødegaard. Timber. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's nice. Played into the middle. Howson deals with that comfortably. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Cleared without complication. Mbappe, and it's Carvajal. Carvajal, Goulet. Howson is always looking to break lines. Gabriel, can he get on the end of this? Martinelli looking to run onto it. Tchouaméni. Valverde, Camavinga, Rudiger. Now he's off and running, and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And Gula. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Tchouaméni with the slide tackle there.
That's going in strongly.
Ambitious ball here. That has not gone well. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Rudiger. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Trossard. Now, can they get him away? That's an excellent interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Zubimendi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Gabriel. Calafiori. And it's Zubimendi. Trossard. Trossard going face-to-face with his great rival. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Tchouaméni clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Ukraine's number 7, Bukayo Saka. Coming on the field,
Zubimendi.
number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 20,
Arsenal will have one
Madueke.
further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And it's Carvajal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Trossard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, can he get onto this? That looks a cracking ball. Can he find the finish? And that could come back to haunt them.
Saliba absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
He's got away. Bellingham. A heavy challenge.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, what a mistake! Can he get it through? Madueke has it out wide and in space, and he's onside. Madueke has another go. Goal! They have stolen level at the last. Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what...
And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Madueke picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please turn your attention to
What are
the
your thoughts
screen
on today's
for
game then,
information
Jim?
provided.
Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
The action has already started. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's hit the post! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence. An Italian giant.
Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Gerrard. Oh, nicely intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Saka. That's very neat. Zubimendi. Looking for the run. Saka receives it in a good position here. Pass isn't the best. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's picked it up out wide. Piqué gets a foot in here. Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way past. Nice control. And it's Gerrard. And this is Cruyff. Zubimendi gets it away. And back to the goalkeeper.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Timber with the foul. And he is going into that little black book. And here's Kaka. Zubimendi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Odegaard. Now it's Rice. Now it's Trossard. Trossard. Oh, that's nice. He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Played out to the left flank. Trossard has it out wide and in space. Zubimendi is there and he can pick it up. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Kaka quietly revving up. Now it's Hullet. Done delicately. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Zubimendi, that has not gone well. Maldini looking to penetrate opposition lines. Kaka looking to get on the end of this. Ødegaard. Spread it left. Now it's Trossard. Piqué. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now it's Trossard. Calafiori. Saliba. Oh, good spread. Now it's Saka. Threads one in. Saka is wide and looking to get onto this. Gabriel Jesus. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rice. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nice-looking ball. Oh, important interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse.
Oh, no, this does not look good. And the shot! And yes, it's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Timber's cross, shot at goal! Fair effort, he reacted well.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Trossard! Trossard! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Trossard clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Gabriel Jesus! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Nice physical challenge. Now, can they get him away? Hullet gets into some space. Oh, Shooting chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better.
After 71
The
minutes
movement's
is
so precise,
number
the finish
17,
sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Gabriel Martinelli.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Half an hour gone in the second half. That's an imaginative pass. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Coming on the field is number 20, Madueke.
Madueke. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Ødegaard goes short. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Great defending, strong and determined. Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Pullet, looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe shoots! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. That was a given, it always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
A case now of complete control.
Is number 29,
That's good play. And it's Ødegaard. And it's made its way to him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So, just a consolation. Can he finish? It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Chelsea blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Calafiori. Now that's well seen too.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
But we'll be back stronger.
The end of the game. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Rice. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position. He can play in the number 8 position. But I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role, because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Calafiori is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's found a way through. Now it's Odegaard. Hoisted in. And he's cut it out. Decent chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That has not gone well. Matheus Cunha. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tonali was in no mood for any of that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Has a look and place it forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Saka has found the net here, of course. Probing pass. And it's met face-to-face with the keeper. He's come in hard. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Alisson claims it without any fuss. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. McAllister. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now, he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played into space out wide. Bruno Fernandes has it in a wide position. Knocks it out wide. Passes short and sharp. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Odegaard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Mbappe. And he's picked it up out wide. Showing good feet. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Out towards the flank. Tonali.
There will be
It's
1
Van
minute
Dijk.
added time.
That is a crunching tackle. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Palmer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 24.
Arsenal carrying a 1-goal lead. Rice. And he's managed to get free.
That's going in strongly.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Incoming delivery, and the keeper beats it away. Matheus Cunha. Saka looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Timber. Ødegaard, Zubimendi, and it's Ødegaard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kusanov did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Here goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This, the perfect chance to extend the advantage. There's the shot! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Van Dijk. McAllister. Bruno Fernandes. And he's surging through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity...
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Matheus Cunha, gets a good foot in there. And he's lost his man here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Semenyo. Trossard. Added Subimendi. Subimendi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Caresses it through. Subimendi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Trossard. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he shoots! And he hits the net! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
For Arsenal, after 80 minutes, is number 41, Rice. Substitution on the field, number 13, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field is number 6,
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Decent chance! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in front of him.
Yeah, it's just fair to say that he's always that one step ahead of his opponents.
Looking to play him in, and he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Martinelli. He's got away. Martinelli with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo gets a foot in here. There's a searching pass. Odegaard, played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Beckenbauer. And that is a little undercooked. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's there to clear it. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, can he get onto this? That's been cut out, well played. Saka. It's a good run down the right. Zubimendi. And he's on a charge. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rijkaard. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Odegaard. Calafiori. And it's Zubimendi. Looking for options for movement. Good work on the right flank here.
There they go, hunting again.
Cafu has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Liverpool have their second corner now. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. There's the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. It'll be a throw-in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a good-looking delivery. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Flings in across. Howson getting this one clear. Forlan, and the counter is on. That has been cut short. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's played in low. Czech gets rid without sophistication. Forlan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read, nice interception. That's good running with the ball. Nicely weighted ball. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back underway. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Let's a look and place it forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Neymar. Beckham! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ødegaard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Check clears. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. That'll be a throw. Beckham. That's a good ball out wide. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Short changes him with that pass. Timber. He is through here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Trossard to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great vision. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's found a way through.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
Zubimendi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Neymar. Number 41, Rice. Number 23, Beckham. Number 9, Pirlo. Number 4.
Now he's off and running.
Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field.
Bigo charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Matthias Cunha. Number 7, De Bruyne. Number 21, Figo.
Zubimendi.
Number 16.
Arsenal
Rodri.
still have the cards to
Number
affect this
15,
game.
Costa Curta.
Oh,
Substitution.
good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rijkaard. Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Played out to the left flank. Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Madueke. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Goes looking wide. Now it's Trossard. And he whips it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Tries a shot! He's scored! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitutions taking place.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's a promising position. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found a way through. Trossard. That has been slung wide. Skims one in. And he's there to belt it away. He won't be happy with that one. Rodri.
3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ødegaard knocks it into space. Chance! Rijkaard. That's that, the end. Arsenal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following...